This video explains how to calculate student and instructor enrollment counts per course using aggregate, pivot, and join steps in the new data preparation experience, allowing you to summarize enrollment by role and add those metrics back into your main workflow. The new data preparation experience supports workflow divergence, allowing you to branch, transform data independently, and rejoin it later. This capability is not available in the legacy experience, which only supports a linear workflow. Branching is useful when you need to create summary metrics without disrupting your primary data flow. To use the aggregate step to count users by course and role, create a branch and aggregate user counts by role. First, add a new branch just before the join with Add User Details. In the branch, add an aggregate step. In the Configure panel, click Group by Columns and select Course Offering ID and Role Name. To configure the aggregation function to count user ID values, click Aggregated Column, then select User ID as the input column. Next, we will select Count as the function. Then, put a column name in the output. For this example, we will use User Count. Then, confirm in the preview panel that the output produces one row per course and role combination. To transform the aggregated role counts into a course-level summary, we will add a pivot step after the aggregate step. Add a pivot step to produce one role per course. Select Role Name as the pivot column to convert role values into columns. To ensure the output includes separate student and instructor count columns, under Pivot Column Row Value, input Student. Under Output Column Header, input student count. Then, add a value and repeat for instructors. Under the Value column, select the column that contains the values to populate the pivoted columns. Here, you will input user count and keep the aggregation function as sum. To configure the pivot so each course appears as a single row, under Group by Columns, select the Course Offering ID column. Confirm in the preview panel that the output produces the desired output. To reintegrate the branch columns back into the main workflow and handle missing values, add a join step to join the branch back into the main workflow. Add calculated fields using the coalesce function to replace null values in the student and instructor count columns with 0, and perform any additional cleanup needed. Select Add Calculated Columns. Name the column, then input the coalesce function. Repeat for instructor. Now you know how to use aggregate, pivot, and join to summarize data in Analytics Builder. Thank you for watching.